Well, good evening and welcome to another vlog. I'm coming to you this evening from Motukeikei Beach, which is a beach about 15 minutes north of where I live in Greymouth on the west coast of the South Island. It's a beach that's along the Coast Road, which is a road that connects Westport to Greymouth. It's a very famous road, well known for its beautiful scenery, and Motukeikei Beach is a lovely beach to come and photograph on. So I'm going to stay here this evening at sunset, see if I can catch some lovely colour in the sky and get a really nice sunset. So that's the plan for this evening. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, low tide is 5:30 and sunset is 6:30, so I've got a couple of hours to explore, find a location I want to shoot at to capture the sunset, but also get some images before then as well. So that's what's happening this evening. Come with me and we'll go and explore Motukeikei Beach and take some photos. One of the fantastic features at Motukeikei Beach are these amazing rocks that are exposed at low tide. They make fantastic leading lines out into the ocean at sunset, and they also are home to all sorts of little creatures, especially starfish. So if you're lucky, you can incorporate the starfish on the rocks on the beach at sunset and get some pretty spectacular images. I shoot here quite often, but I also find it very difficult to get all those three things to come together at once. You've got to get the weather right, you've got to get the tides right, you've got to get the sunset right. So fortunately tonight it looks like we've got all those things lining up. We've got low tide, we've got sunset happening at pretty much the same time, and we've got a gorgeous evening, nice puffy clouds in the sky. So hopefully some of those clouds will catch some light and we'll get a stunning sunset. Fingers crossed, that's what I'm looking for this evening. Well, I've definitely found the starfish that I was after. They're just absolutely everywhere on this beach and these rocks. But the tricky thing still is trying to get a composition of them with the light on them so that they're well lit, but I get a sense of the rocks, I get a sense of the beach. It's pretty tricky. I've come here, as I said earlier, many times and not been happy with what I've gone away with. So I'm really struggling, to be honest, to find a composition where I can include the starfish, the rocks and the sea all in the one frame and actually make it cohesive. So I'm hoping that as the light continues to fade, it's still quite bright as you can see at the moment, as the light continues to fade I can find some starfish on the rocks that actually, you know, are catching some of the light but also giving me the contrast range that I'm after so that the camera can handle it. At the moment it's either one or the other. It's in deep shade or bright sunlight, so I am struggling a bit, but I'll keep going and we'll persevere. Okay, well I'm set up here now fairly precariously on these rocks, and sunset is starting to happen, so I've abandoned the whole starfish idea and I'm just going to try and capture the sunset with the rocks. I'm going to try for a fairly slowish shutter speed so I can get some movement in that water. I am on the tripod and I have a gradual neutral density filter on there just to darken down the sky a bit, and I've got a kind of a channel out to sea, and I'm going to take some photos there using a 2-second timer to try and catch it right so I can get some movement in those waves and get some feeling of the sea coming in and creating some lines, some leading lines back out to the sunset. So that's what I'm going to try to do. We'll give that a go and we'll see how successful that is. It's tricky conditions, but we'll get there. Well, we're about a quarter of an hour away from sunset and we are getting some colour in that sky, but not a lot. So I think I'll stick around and take a few, wait until sunset, but probably that'll do me for this evening. So thanks for watching. It was a tough day at the office here, I've got to be honest. I do struggle a bit here at Motukeikei Beach. The conditions are tricky and I just don't seem to strike it just at the right time, but I'm going to keep trying. Of course, it's only 15 minutes away from where I live. So thanks for coming along with me this evening. Thanks for watching. I'll be back here again, I'm sure. I hope you enjoyed having a look around this lovely part of New Zealand, and until next time, thanks for watching. Haere rā from New Zealand, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.